All right, guys, so we got Dylan right here, and I know a lot of you guys are saying that the only reason why Dylan is succeeding in Brazil with the women is because of his height. So I'm gonna let Dylan just rap and explain to you guys why Dylan has success. So maybe somebody can learn something. So go ahead. If the music is loud and it's windy, of course we're at the beach vibing. So just turn your volume up. All right, go ahead, Dylan.
It's from my own personal experience, I've seen average men, what would we consider average men of like average height, 5'9" and below, men that some girls would consider like not the most handsomest dude, like a Meek Mill, like a 50 Cent type, and they be with bad joints. Every day I've seen it. I was just leaving the gym yesterday, and it was the equivalent of a Jermaine Dupri with Janet Jackson back in the day. And we know how we all was like, yo, like if he did it, I can do it. So from my own personal first-hand experience, from Carnival, this whole month I've been here, like I think the biggest thing is just that confidence, because Brazilian women are definitely like ladylike to the sense to where they're not gonna approach you, they want you to approach them. So if you can come to them and talk to them, treat them with respect, they love to be treated like women, they're feminine. They love when you just, you know, like embrace them, be a gentleman, which I like because I'm a gentleman, and it's nice that I'm able to like do something, hold the door open, get the check, do whatever, and I'm not considered corny. Because I've gotten that in the States.
Right.
Oh, he holding the door, he a sucker, I got him. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to the topic, I love that I see what would be considered average men here succeed, because it's just about that confidence that they have or approaching or whatever. I mean, but I see it every day, even times where I'm like, yo, like, old boy found love, that's what's up.
All right.
There honestly has not been a day here.
So when you meet women, do they mention that you're tall, or they like you because you're tall, or you have a certain look about yourself, or is it more so how you treat them and your vibe, your energy towards them?
They will be surprised that I'm tall, but that's not the biggest thing on their scale. Like, I'm not, like you said, no cap. They, of course, you know, they like looking up, but they don't, it's not something that they ask for. And then when I see like pictures of their ex or pictures of like other Brazilian men with women and stuff like that, like there's not that many tall guys, you know what I mean? So it's
right.
Like, it's not the first thing on their requirement as like it is in the States, I hate to say, like, you know.
Because we was literally out a few days ago, I forget where we was, but there was another tall dude literally standing right across from you, and he wasn't getting no chicks.
Yeah.
So that's why it made me think, like, does it have anything to do with the height, or is it more so about how you carry yourself, or it's just that masculine energy that they can feel? I don't know. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more on it.
I think it's just that swag, and it's not too heavy with swag. I think it's just energy, it's just confidence. Like the other night when we was out dancing, and the aunties, we danced with the aunties.
Yeah.
And then all the other chicks started to notice, like,
right.
Oh, they just having fun.
Right.
It's like we wasn't trying to holler at nobody or anything like that. It was just that we just was having fun dancing with them, and so they just pick up on that vibe, that you're friendly, that if you're gonna make the auntie feel good, you're gonna make her feel good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think it is. But I said it before, I'll say it again, I stand on it. I love that I can see like somebody who would be considered average in Western society have like a shot at love, a shot at a relationship, like, and they happy. And these women is cute, like.
So in the United States, how is your dating experience in Brazil versus the United States? And keep it 100. Keep it 100.
There's no guessing games. It's direct. You know what it is, and they say what they want. They say how they feel and stuff like that. Even women that I'm not approaching, but just for instance, right before I left California, me and my friends was out, and it was these two girls who was dancing and stuff like that. I wasn't trying to dance with them at all, but a song like "Nuck If You Buck" came on, and you know how you see somebody,
yeah,
I kind of think like this and that, and the girl looked at me and was like, and I'm like, sis, I'm just trying to like vibe with you. I'm not trying to get with you.
Yeah.
But the dating experience here is, I guess because there's so many beautiful women, like they don't have that chance to be like
to be acting like that.
This, or I'm just
yeah.
I got all my hair, all my body, because everybody got natural hair. Everybody got the body.
Right.
Everybody got. You can't. It's a bunch of Halle Berry.
The competition is thick out here.
The competition is crazy out here. Yeah.
That's what's up. So, so if you could give anybody, well, if you can give the average guy 3 tips to better themselves or have a better chance in Brazil, what would it be?
The biggest thing is wear clothes fitted to your body. I have broad shoulders, so I like shirts that taper to my shoulders and slim in my waist. But if you don't got the slim waist, that's okay. Wear a shirt that fits to your body. Talk to a woman who understands about how you look, or get some kind of help on your dressing style. Do not wear baggy jeans out here. It's a fit society, so they all about a certain look. So even the guys that look average, they got decent muscle on them or something like that. Like, wear clothes that where you can show the girl something that's going to get her interested. Get some kind of gym regimen going. Tailor your diet. 99% lean chicken, green vegetables, starches, like your healthy starches, potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, whatever. Get up on your diet. Stay up on your haircut. Get a dope fade. It's a dope barber out here. It's dope barbers out here everywhere. Everybody out here got dope fades. There's no excuse for you not to have dope fade when you come here. But definitely, like, wear clothes that fit your body, accent your body, make you look good. Wear, like I said, get up on your fitness. You don't gotta be like a real buff dude, stuff like that. And then, like I said, the third thing is just like smiling at them. Just smiling at them and stuff like that. They're very feminine, so they love when they see a dude. It's just like, oh, he's like cool and everything. So it's, I say those things right there for sure. My 3.
Cool. Anything else you want to add? Because we got a lot of people in the comments that got a lot to say about Dylan. We know he loved picking women up, you know what I'm saying? So you got to get in the gym, you know what I'm saying? You want to pick up, look, he almost picked up Auntie a few days ago. So, look, man, that's all it's about, man. I appreciate you, Dylan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to add your Instagram on there because I know a lot of guys want to. Do you do anything as far as, like, personal development, read books? Because this is what I wanted to ask you. You can answer that. And I wanted to ask, the women that you attract here all have their own car, they got a job, they got their own apartment. That's not typically what men run into in Brazil. So is it luck, or is it something that you attract as far as like personal development that you do, like reading books, listening to audio stuff, journaling, because I know law of attraction is real. So is this something that you do in particular to attract those type of women into your world, pretty much?
I honestly don't do anything to attract those type of women. However, I am used to that in the States.
Right.
I just thought that's the way it was. I dated 2 lawyers, one from Recife, one that's been here in and out of Bahia. One film student, she's 2 hairdressers. You know what I mean? And it's just, not to say like, but it's just, I don't do anything more so for the attraction of women. I think it is just the vibe and like that energy. But I do believe in law of attraction. I am a spiritual dude, so I'm more of like thoughts become things. Mm-hmm. What you think is what you'll get. And I do believe if you say like, right now I'm not trying to do any law of attraction for a woman. If I wanted to find my wife just yet, I would be doing it. But my biggest thing is like thoughts become things. Be careful what you're thinking. Don't let a bad word come out your mouth about you or anybody else. Whatever you speak on yourself, let it be good. I do believe Bible, he shall have whatsoever he saith, in a man's heart, so he thinketh. You know what I mean? So it's just all those things, secret, law of attraction, all things work together for my good, declarations, I got all that stuff written down. But yeah, it really is a energy thing, and it's proven. And then I think one of the other things too, like we're right here by water. Water is healing, scientifically proven. So it's just like, come in, get this good vibe, get this good energy. I met people here. I met a film producer from Disney who he went through a life event 12 years ago, and they told him, his friend said, go to Salvador Bahia. This dude is in New York. His friend told him, go to Salvador Bahia 12 years ago. He came to Bahia, has been living here ever since.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So it's something special about Bahia.
And people always ask, what made you choose? He asked me that today, what made you choose? And I did a consultation, and I was like, bro, honestly, everybody says Salvador chooses you.
Yeah.
And the more I come here and hearing you say it, hearing other people say it, I really think it's something special here that it just, when you go other places, you just don't feel the same as you do in Salvador. So it's something. It's just something special about here.
And I'll say this too. Another thing about Salvador is like the weather. Like it's better weather than Rio. It's, you know, the beaches. People from Rio and Recife and Jericoa, like they all come to Salvador for vacation. And even the lawyer I was dating from Recife, she was like, I love Salvador. She's like, Recife is kind of like this, but it's not like Salvador. You know what I mean? And
Nothing like Salvador.
Yeah, and for me, like, yo, my skin is cleared up. I care about my appearance. I ain't using half the skincare products I normally use.
I was just about to ask you that. How do you feel like your thought process has been here? Your skin,
totally.
your sleep, the energy, your attitude.
I wake up naturally 6 a.m. every day, 7 a.m. every day. I like to do faster workouts, nothing on my stomach, that way it goes straight to the fat stores. But I love that here, like, I was drinking 24 ounces of coffee a day when I was in the States, and then still in the morning, and then still doing pre-workout for the workout, and then still doing a double shot of espresso. That's not good for your heart, I'll be honest. I'm in the medical field, so I know. But here, I'll get a triple shot of espresso, and then maybe if we go out, I may have like another shot later on in the day. But my coffee intake has came down, my skin's cleared up. The food alone, you'll be surprised that second week, how your body adapts to the food, the natural foods, the weight. If you were having trouble losing weight, I feel like you're not gonna have that problem here. Everything tightened up for me. I have my trouble areas. We carry more fat stores in our stomach and our lower pec. And so men, like if you're dealing with the lower boob issue, I mean, it's natural. We just men, you know what I mean? But I haven't had to deal with that since coming to Salvador Bahia, and I've been killing some beers. You know, I drunk more beers in 3 weeks than I have in a month being in the States. You know, I mean, my whole time in the States. You know what I mean? But
all right, one last question, because I've seen this question asked a lot. If you don't want to answer it, that's cool. But do you mind sharing your age?
I can.
Because I know you got your real age. I know you got your real age. You got your travel age.
I'm a man of a certain age. I'm a man of a certain age. I got some experience, but for travel purposes. And for
all right, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure you guys hit a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir.